Hey, how you doing, everybody? Again, EDC video. But thank you guys so much for helping me reach my goal to 1,000. I appreciate each and every last one of you because I wouldn't have got there without you. Like I always say, this channel is not as mine as yours too because you guys are the ones that give me the ability to do that and help me with that. And I appreciate each and every one of you for doing that. Please, thank you so much. Like, you don't know how happy I was that day. So, if you would be so kind, if you didn't already, to hit that and to also be so kind as to subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate that. Let me just raise this up a tad bit as we're talking here. And I actually will move the right spot, right? Uh, so, a gym bag EDC. Now, I'm gonna save that for last. I'm gonna save the best part for last. But the little pockets up front. It's just a duffel bag basically. I just got a cheap duffel bag in the flea market. Uh I don't need something extravagant for the gym. It's the gym. So, and I don't always go to the gym. I work out a lot at home. I have some of this non-rinse cleaning soap. When you're working out, oh, I forgot to. I took my towel out to wash it, but I'll usually have like a little towel to drape over the equipment and whatever. But people's be nasty, so I want to have that soap to wash myself off my arm because I usually have short sleeves or sleeveless. So I want to be able to wash my arm, my hands, and whatnot off. I don't want to touch your nastiness. Because some people just don't care. A little bit of hand sanitizer, of course. I usually, for the most part, I don't shower in the gym unless I'm going someplace. If I am, I'm gonna have a bag in here with clothes, and I would carry a plastic bag for your sweaty clothes to hope that to put them separate from everything else. So that's what I would do. But like I said, I usually really don't. I usually go at the end of the day or so I don't really deal with that aspect. But a pack of gum to just when you're working out and you have the gum, it kind of like I don't know, kind of focuses you in a way, I guess you would say, because I don't know, it's like the rhythm of the chewing or something, or the concentration or something. I don't know, but it just helps. And you don't want to be biting down on your teeth hard if you're living lifting heavy. You can just push the gum in the front, and that will hold your teeth apart. Of course, deodorant. You don't want to offend anybody. You don't want to be the stinky person that I'm speaking of. So you use the deodorant and to clean your machines off. Most gyms have the stuff there to clean. So please, people, it's there for a reason. Use it. Anyway, and then in here, why does he carry an MP3 player? I know that's what you're all saying. And I will give you a reason. I find it if I'm using my phone, and I know we all have the MP3 on the phones. I mean, the MP3, we can play music on our phones, I guess I should say, instead of MP3. I have the MP3 player for one single reason, and that is the simple fact that if I'm doing this and I'm changing my music, I'm not going to see a message from somebody. I'm not going to see a message from Instagram, from YouTube, or whatever. I'm not going to be tempted to go look at that because my phone's either in my bag or in my pocket. I change my music. I'm not tempted to look at it. And I put it on silent. You could even, if you really want to go to the extreme, you could put it on do not disturb. But I have a family, and if my wife or son needs to get a hold of me, I want to be able to, them to be able to. So that's what I would carry that. If I didn't have that, and I was, single or whatever, and I didn't really have to be contacted, I'd just be like, yo, we on do not disturb. But the MP3 player helps you keep your focus in the gym 150%. My other little pocket in front where the MP3 would be my headphones. Sometimes they just play junk you don't want to listen to, and this helps that because you can listen to what you want and you can make a little playlist on your MP3, so it really helps. I also have in here some athletic tape if you need to do something. The athletic tape really helps. I got a ace bandage, of course. I should have that over there. It's according to the gym, but some gyms I like a bandana when I'm working out, and I will have on a bandana but some gyms don't like you to have a bandana. They say you look all gangsta. I just have a simple old beater hat that is kind of messed up, so I can throw it on. I'm not gonna be too concerned and be like, "Oh my god, my hat, my hat." Um, it's a beater hat. It's all messed up. It's all like beat it. What do I care if it gets a little more messed up and sweaty, or if it gets knocked off, whatever. I don't care because it's an old beater hat. I'm not gonna put a brand new like fitted or whatever in there. I just have that in there. So you know that's my thing. I'm gonna show you a little something at the end though. You'll get a kick out of it. A notebook and a pen. And I put the pen to the side for some reason, but it's right over here. But a notebook and a pen, or a pencil even. I have a pencil here too. You can use a little mechanical pencil. Note your, some people just weigh in at the gym. I weigh in the morning, every morning. But some people weigh in at the gym. You could keep a note in your notebook of your weigh in. You could keep your activity, your progress. I did instead of just doing 3 sets of 10 curls, I did 5 sets, or I added more reps to my curls. You can keep track of it and keep track of your progress or your weigh-ins and stuff like that. If you really want to get down and into it, you can also get a kit with the I forgot what you call it, but when you pinch the skin together and the little meter that tells you your body fat percentage, and one of those tape measures that locks in place to measure your arms, your legs, and all. You could get really technical with that, and there's apps for that, and I have that app. So I do that. Now, I will have my regular water bottle with me that I usually just bring anyway, so usually that, but I keep an extra water bottle. The gyms all have water fountains, whatever. You could just fill up your Nalgene. You're good to go. You have an extra water bottle, especially if the other one, if you want to leave that one in the car, you forgot it in the car, you don't feel like trudging out to the car because you're all ready to go. You got your bottle. You just go over to the water fountain. You're good to go. What else do I have in here? I have some straps for your knees in case you want to do heavy, squats or whatever. That's always good to have. In case I want to go on the bag, I have a pair of MMA style striking gloves. If I want to do a little workout on the heavy bag, I'm good to go there. So I have that there. What else do I have here? I have a yoga stretch. This helps you. You kind of loop it, and you can stretch out your legs and all. It is extremely helpful. It stretches everything out, keeps you moving. I also have one of these little balls from Five Below. You get a little knot in your back or whatever, or your arm. You just roll this on the floor on your arm. You're good to go. It works wonders. Really does. Let me just stand up for a minute. Make sure I got everything out of here. Where's my gloves? Oh, did I put them over here? Yes. I put my gloves over here. Now, I know people that work out with chalk, and it's good, but I like the gloves. I have the gloves with the wrist wraps. Of course, the wrist wraps to help your mobility in your hand. Because, we get a little bit weaker in the hand. So I have that there. I do work out with weights without them sometimes, but if I'm going a little heavy, I'll put on the straps. Now, this is my little add-on, my little joke. This is my homage or my nod to Joey Swoles calling out all these clowns video in the gym. Now, you could go the old school route. You could just kind of clip the tripod. Oh, I'm sorry. Or hit it with your weight while you walk past. Because, they like to take up the entire gym because it's only their gym. And thank you again, Joey Swoles, for calling these clowns out. But you could, just kick the tripod a little, hit it with your, oh, I'm sorry. Or if you want to be a real jerk about it, you could just walk past with your green screen. Huh? This way they don't see you. You give them those screen treatment and they look like a jerk. So I was just adding that for a little funniness. But then if you want to be a jerk, a real jerk about it, even more so than actually kicking the tripod on them, and you just want to ruin their whole video, you could just get one of these flashlights and you just blink this at them as you walk by, and then their whole video's messed up, and it's just hilarious. And it shows them, hey, it's not your gym. Stop videoing in it. But that was my little edit to add a little humor to the video at the end. So there is my EDC, gym EDC. If you have any other things, or hopefully this helps you, but if you have other things, please feel free to let us know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And like always, people, have a great, great day.